If you're still not over the return to Monkey Island announcement, I suggest you sit down because we have our first look at the game. Welcome to Consequences. For more content on Monkey Island, slap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and like the video to tell YouTube to push it out to more people. This is your spoiler warning. If you don't want to know what happens throughout the Monkey Island series, click off now. Ron Gilbert and Dave Grossman, the writers and designers of Return to Monkey Island, sat down with Emily Morganti of AdventureGamers.com for the first interview about creating the game. The duo went into some detail about the game's direction, including the controversial art choice, and they released the first screenshots, which included a potential first look at LeChuck. Speaking of LeChuck, Ron has confirmed that Earl Bone won't be returning to voice the undead baddie in this sequel. They approached the retired actor to talk about the role, but he declined to return, giving his blessing for someone else to voice everyone's favourite ghost / zombie / voodoo zombie / monkey combat champion / human / pirate god. Thank you to Earl Bone for bringing LeChuck to life. It's going to be hard to imagine someone else putting their own spin on it, but I'm looking forward to seeing who steps up into the role. Ron confirms that the folks at Disney and Lucasfilm Games really like Monkey Island, and movement on the sequel started in late 2019 when Ron and Nigel Lowery from Devolver Digital got talking. Lowery got in touch with John Drake at Lucasfilms to see if there was any interest from Disney. And just like that, a few months later, Ron contacted Dave Grossman. The latter was something of a free agent at the time, and the pair started work on Return to Monkey Island mid-pandemic. 25 people have worked on the game, which Ron has revealed is winding down, confirming that the game is near the end of production. The wait for the game will not be very long, and I personally can barely contain my excitement. To put things into perspective, only 14 people worked on Thimbleweed Park, so Monkey Island is stacking up to be a bigger game. Most of the additional team are from artists and programmers. One of the newly released images shows a judge at a podium in a courthouse. The caption confirms this is a brand new island that Guybrush will visit on his adventures. Although this is not the first time Guybrush has found himself in court. The 4th episode of Tales of Monkey Island found the pirate defending himself against multiple lawsuits. The new island has also been described as chilly, which does sound an awful lot like Flotsam Island from Tales. Do I think this is supposed to be the same location? No, I don't think we're going to see Guybrush back on Flotsam in this game. Return to Monkey Island's new art direction comes from the game's art director, Rex Crowell, whose credits include Knights and Bikes and Little Big Planet. The partnership has been long in the making. Years ago, Rex sent some Guybrush art to Ron, which he liked so much, he made it his desktop background. This version of Guybrush won't be the same as the one we see in the game, but it is his vision that will come to life. Many fans are disappointed the game won't be pixel art and have been rather outspoken about this on social media. Ron even states in the interview that he's upset by the reaction but believes people will love it when they get their hands on it. As a fan of both Monkey Island and Ron Gilbert, I feel for him. As a creative, it's easy to focus on the one negative thing people are saying, but I hope he and the entire team know how excited 99% of people are. The new art style looks amazing, and I'm optimistic that this game will be innovative and has the potential to bring the point-and-click style of adventuring back to the mainstream. The team has spent a long time figuring out how this game will work on consoles. They don't go as far as to confirm the consoles they'll be launching on, but this game will be optimized for console players. When the game is released, I'll release a short comparison so people can see how this runs on PC and consoles before making a purchase decision if they want to hang on. This screenshot shows a mysterious and dangerous location on Monkey Island, confirming that this game will see Guybrush return to Monkey Island. Obviously, that's not always a guarantee, as both games this could be a sequel to do not feature Monkey Island in anything but name. Anyway, this screenshot looks beautiful and it really captures the design of the labyrinth under the giant monkey's head. The design reminds me of the corridors between Dinky Island and the rest of the Tri-Island area that we saw in LeChuck's Revenge. This could also indicate that Guybrush will make his way to hell. Ron talks about the infamous If I Made Another Monkey Island article that he put on his blog, where he originally set out some of the things he would like to do. He makes it clear that this blog post is now outdated, and many of the things he wanted to do with that version of the game he was able to do with Thimbleweed Park. One of the key things to take note of here is the pixel art design. In 2013, his Monkey Island would have been a point-and-click pixel art adventure game. However, that itch to do that was well and truly scratched when he created Thimbleweed Park. This has since freed him up to do something different with the next Monkey Island game. Ron reconfirms in the interview that this game game will pick up exactly where Monkey Island: LeChuck's Revenge finished off, in a carnival, which is something that he said would happen in the 2013 article. Emily asks how the chronology will work because the reveal trailer shows Murray, a character who doesn't appear until Curse of Monkey Island, but canonically had a complete skeleton before Gilbert shoots a cannonball through him. A vague answer is given, describing its position in the timeline as amorphous. I think this indicates that there could be several time periods in the game, or perhaps this game will exist in an alternative universe, or maybe he's been sent back in time. I don't know, I'll stop guessing. The developers have clarified how they will treat the canon of the other Monkey Island games, confirming that all the games exist within the same canon and nothing in Return to Monkey Island should invalidate any other game. There is one small caveat that Dave Grossman mentions: they did not allow the established canon to get in the way of what they wanted to do. Some elements of the story may not line up with the events in the sequels, but he's quick to point out that the other games have changed established canon anyway. Take Escape from Monkey Island as an example. They took major liberties with the design and layout of Melee Island. Thankfully, that is not the case with Return to Monkey Island, which will also return to Melee Island. This leads us nicely onto the next screenshot, which should be a welcomed and familiar sight for fans of The Secret of Monkey Island. The main street gives us an updated look at the outside of many iconic locations. The jailhouse where we freed Otis, the church that looks like it hasn't recovered from the fight between Guybrush and LeChuck, and the shopkeeper where we stole credit from a frail old man. Speaking of the frail old man, is that the shopkeeper peering out of the top window? This could be our first look at a returning character from the first game, although the lookout has also been confirmed as showing up in Return of Monkey Island. Dominic Armato was confirmed to be returning to the voice of Guybrush during the announcement trailer, but now they've confirmed Alexandra Boyd will be returning to the franchise to voice Governor Elaine Marley. She initially voiced the character in Curse of Monkey Island, which was the first talkie game in the series. The final screenshot released gives us a look at a brand new character and location on Melee Island, which we'll get to visit during the course of our pirate adventure. This character is the locksmith, and presumably Guybrush will need his skills to unlock something somewhere. What's curious about this picture is there appears to be a guide to insult sword fighting on the windowsill. One of my hopes is that this game will feature some variation of insult sword fighting. It may not happen, but with a 30-year gap between the first installment and this game, a new insult sword fighting minigame with classic and new insults would be a welcome addition. Before I end the video, I have to ask you one thing. Did you notice the LeChuck reveal? In the corner of the shopkeeper's window, there is a noticeable outline of someone who looks a hell of a lot like LeChuck. Could this be our first look? Thank you for watching the video. Let's get into it in the comments. Has this made you more excited for the game? What do you think of Melee Island in the new art style? Make sure to like and subscribe if you got this far through the video. It sends good vibes to YouTube and it really helps me out.